Hey guys, JC6 here. Back at you with Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. So let's see what Phoenix has to say. So you didn't know your sister's name was written on the jar? No, if I had known, I would have gathered all the pieces and gone into dust. See to my makeup yet. I just barely had enough time to move the body as it was. You must have been in a hurry. To destroy the evidence before anyone came. Scott, oh yeah, before this episode I had to look up some of this stuff about what to present, so I mean I was getting kind of lost, so I had to look up some of this stuff, look up a walkthrough. I believe this chart reveals the truth even you were unaware of. Find a final piece of this chart in Chief Gant's safe. She really didn't know. There's something even more disturbing about that final piece. There was still blood on it. Witnesses testified that she gathered every last piece and wiped the blood off of them. Yes, which leaves us with only one explanation. On the night Prosecutor Marshall was murdered, you were not the first one to show up on the scene. Chief Gant got there before you. But couldn't the defendant have simply missed a piece? I'm afraid that's unlikely. The pieces are too big for anyone to miss, let alone an ace detective. That may be, but everyone makes mistakes. Even I once wasted an entire day looking for my dentures. Everyone in my mouth all along. Ha, can you believe that? Have you forgotten, Your Honor? This witness arrived at the scene. The jaw was already broken. There's no way a name could have been written on a shattered jar. Another person discovered the scene prior to the witness. I hope you're not applying this person with Chief Gant. The time he was looking for Dark downstairs. Besides, the question is, if he did arrive there first, why did he hide that fact for 2 years? Well, Your Honor, can you answer us that? Wait, I'm not the one on trial here. Dane McGann arrived at the crime scene prior to the witness. He proceeded to break the jar and purposely hit one of the pieces. What's this action called? Fabrication. Not what happened afterwards, isn't it clear? Scouring the scene, Lana Scott believed her sister Emma killed the victim. Determined to help her sister, she sought Gant's aid. Naming her this aide, Gant helped her create evidence that incriminated Dark, sparing Emma, and here's the reason. The reason why Miss Sky became the chief's puppet. No, I did it on my own. Stop trying to protect the chief. I can't watch you suffer anymore for my sake. No, you didn't. It wasn't you, Emma. You didn't kill anyone. Don't believe anything. Defense attorneys make up the most foul lies to defend their clients. Imagine that coming from my own client. I guess you do seem the type who likes to twist the truth. Wait a minute. What if it was just smack dab in the middle of Gant's trap? Wow, maybe right after all. Miss Sky, please testify once more. But if evidence was fabricated behind your back, then Emma's accidental killing of Prosecutor Marshall might also be a lie. Miss Sky, if you will. I can't. Cross-examination may not change a thing. There's a possibility that it will if you tell the truth. I'll testify about what I really saw. Alright, the witness may testify once more for the final time. When I arrived, I found Mr. Morse's body impaled on a suit of armor sword, and my doc were lying unconscious on the floor. Thought she did, that's why I already saw the evidence that linked her to the murder. I had Chief Gann help me remove the body from the sword and carry it. Maybe it was a fabrication, Emma might be innocent. Unbelievable, the body was impaled on an armor sword? You were the only one who saw that. If you had proof. I do have proof. I gave it to Mr. Wright just this morning. It's a picture I took of the crime scene as I encountered. Thought it might be needed. See, Mr. Wright, she really does have faith in you. Please present this picture. I seem to remember getting something from her then. Let's see, how do you rotate this? And there's a picture here. Oh my, it's the actual crime scene. No other detective saw the crime scene like this. That's because I contact criminal affairs only after I rearranged the scene. Mr. Wright, the piece cut out from his vest, could that be? The cloth we found inside Chief Gann's office. What's this? It's a handprint. That cloth, it had fingerprints on it. Ooh, whose ever fingerprints those are must be the real murderer. What, but those fingerprints, they're yours, Emma. Or let's turn all purple, Mr. Wright. Anyway, let's go over the cross-examination. So long as you tell the truth, we should be able to flush out the real murderer. Vince may now begin his cross-examination. Come now, this is the worst excuse for a job I've ever seen. You want me to make it so I'd like to put in a word or two in my defense. But it's too late for that. You already declined, as meaning you forfeit your right to make statements of any sort. Just sit back, relax, and enjoy the sound of the noose tightening around your own neck. I mean, Dave McGann looks like he's being electrocuted or something. So what, you think I'm worried? Sorry to disappoint you, but I don't need to make any statements. The evidence will do all the talking for me. But I can't testify, I can still present evidence. Some conclusive evidence? No, I don't. But someone does. Then what's your excuse, Raito? Why have you been keeping quiet about it? You have something to show us, right? Something that proves we knocked over Neil Marshall causing his death? Conclusive evidence that leaves no room for doubt? If I show that piece of evidence now, I'm sure to be made out to be the murderer. Here we want appearing before the Board of Inquiries. Can't afford to make the wrong decision. Can I show evidence? I don't have any evidence I can present at this point in time. What, you lie? You opened my safe. I know you took what was inside, the conclusive evidence. I don't know what you're talking about. Why don't you show them? We found it together. It's because you know the truth, don't you? You know whose fingerprints are on it. That's why you won't present it. Can't you figure it out? Take a good look at this picture. See the victim's vest? Notice anything odd about the area? It's like part of it's been cut off for some reason. That means you, the chief of police, concealing evidence? This is going to be the biggest scandal in the history of the police department. To be honest, I didn't think you had to go, Righto. Well, I can't just let you pin me up as the murderer. I'll tell you what really happened. What do you mean you admit to it? I was the first person to arrive at the crime scene that day. Then it occurred to me that I could use the situation to control Lana. I knew Lana, if I made it look like to blame, that when she saw the crime scene she would ask for my aid. To arrange all that, I heard her plant the knife tip in the victim's body and move the body across the room. And I ended up using the evidence to get Joe Dark convicted. Arranged the crimes that hit 2 pieces of evidence. I did this before Lana arrived at the scene. For insurance, of course. I was sure my plan would work, but it's always best to be prepared for the worst. I wasn't about to let anyone blame me for murder that girl committed. That far ahead while forging evidence? Take me for a fool. I didn't make police chief by dumb luck. See this drawer fragment? Hit the most legible part of Emma's name. I didn't expect Lana to go and wipe the blood off all the pieces. But you fabricated all the evidence. What's to say you didn't fabricate the message on this jar too? Just don't know when to quit duty. That's why I kept one more item for insurance. That piece of cloth? Come on, Ryder, cough it up already. I know you have it. Submit to it then, Chief Gant, that you were hiding the cloth to cut off the victims in your... Yes, I admit I didn't want to have to do that being cheap and all. It was a lot better than being portrayed as a murderer. You say you didn't have any evidence you could present. Shown it before it was too late. But the moment of truth has finally arrived. To show evidence. You see this conclusive evidence. And once more, on the day of the crime, the person that cut out this piece of the victim's vest, Miss at last finally brought it out into the open. Handprint on this piece of cloth. Of course, that immediately sent the lab for analysis. This handprint on the leather, there must have been a strong impact for it to be left so clearly. Could not have been forged. It must be authentic, conclusive evidence. Oh, you're as slow on the uptake as ever, Worthy. Think about it. Otto had all this time to present this evidence. Yet he was reluctant to do so. Why would that be? You know whose fingerprints are on that? Very well, I'll tell you. Emma Sky? What? They're mine? Why didn't you tell me? Oh ho ho, you're really something, Raito. You still try to pin the murder on me. This girl really did shove Prosecutor Marshall to his death. You monster. You knew his fingerprints those were all, yet you acted like she really did. The sky is not over yet. What? Okay guys, I'll stop it right here. Take care everybody. I'll see you guys next time.